said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for...
Breaks into the open. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going
loose in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Mississippi State right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, Not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Let's go. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
A stopping pull maybe gets a yard to the 34. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll try to run for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving to give them a 1st down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next game.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness. Bringing the free safety down, blitzing him, you could tell, completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Touch pass on the run. Turning it on. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the air on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive. But man, we got to get to the quarterback effectively. Get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and 1.
Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they...
There he goes! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got his man to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They pull the sticks. It's 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Here we go, here we go. Wants to keep it in the air. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry-up. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback
Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Devo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
The beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, when you can pound the rock and you can use your big guys up front, you can win a lot of football games.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got a hand on it near the goal line. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell ringing on this 3rd down, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The screen, watch out! And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. It's complete. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on the street.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Texas offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He'll pull it down. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stopped him behind the line. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The quick out. Finds a crease at the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be
looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Marches ahead. Touchdown Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking in front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking the mess.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Touchdown, Texas! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Tremble. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Tremble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Dragged down the Dell. More the sticks for a first down. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Here we go. Here we go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play.
Turning it on! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on second and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. BYU has the lead right now, but this Lavelle Edwards crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. Looking to throw at Soto. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From the gun to Gale, looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's high. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Here comes the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain climb. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns will snap it on first and 10. They just keep firing. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Soto. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third. Moves around to clear up the vision. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Went up top on second down. That leaves him needing a yard here on third down. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this ground.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Tremble. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. Way too late. They still be counting for 6.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, big plays.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Soto. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab right down the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team,
intercepted deep in his own end.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception of the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the